Audio Jungle.
Good day, viewers. It is your number one newspaper review program, Bystanders at Newsstands. Today we have a big issue to treat, and it says, Daily Independent. It says, Condemnation trails Buhari'S travel ban on 50 Nigerians. I repeat again, Condemnation trails Buhari'S travel ban on 50 Nigerians. We are not going to trade this issue alone. Let's meet the street analysts. This is Bystanders, and I'm Michael Adekunle.
Audio Jungle.
So what's your take on it?
Is it now that you have to impose the 50 ban on those 50 people? Those 50 people now, look at it critically. They are all opposition parties. Where is the former governor of Cross River State that just crossed from PDP to APC? Where is Oji Uzo Kalu? Those are the people name we're supposed to see first on that list. Where are they? Where is Obani Koro that still over billions of naira? And because he crossed to APC, he dropped 100 million naira. 100 million to billions of naira that we saw in his wife's account and his children's account. We don't see those people name on it. Is it because those people are not in APC? We are tired of his government. Let him get out.
Now, Femi Falana is telling him to reverse it. Now, what do you think will be the end of the game on this issue?
We all are all Nigerian and we know this is politics. It's a game of politics. Falana say he should reverse it. Those are legal practitioners. They know what they are saying. If he doesn't reverse it, those people will go to court now. Surely he doesn't have all the power. If he have his power to ban them, court will reverse it for them. So he should go and rest. He should go and he's tired of he don't know how to rule the government. Nothing we enjoy about Buhari, even when he's ruling us 1984. When they overthrow him 1985, we jubilate as if Abacha died. So this time around, we should celebrate when he's going. Even do him farewell.
Which means you support Atiku.
By the grace of God, 10 finger for Atiku.
It's actually very wrong because you saying they shouldn't travel, you understand? Because even if they travel abroad, they are Nigerians. No matter, even if they travel abroad, the truth is they can always be found. There are better ways to tackle corruption. There are better ways. They can actually be in Nigeria and be running anything they are running abroad. So it's still the same thing. Abroad or no abroad, ban or no ban, it's not still making sense.
Which means a kind of sentiment is being attached to it.
Exactly, it's attached to a particular. To me, I feel it has this in him. You understand? It's again maybe a political party or something. But the truth is, corruption or no corruption, this is the digital world, new millennium. I can sit down in my house and call anybody anywhere around the country. So the truth is, I can still run any transaction I wish. There's Western Union, there's MoneyGram. So we all know they're going to talk about the politicians will always have their way. So ban or no ban is not making sense.
Now, come 2019, Atiku, Buhari, who do you think will up the game?
Well, I won't mention any name. I will just do what is right. But if you ask me who would up the game, well, I personally went for Buhari when he wanted his last election, and what it came about was there won't be corruption again, that they wipe away corruption. But it's quite saddening now that the corrupt is now moving with the corruption itself. So the truth is, come 2019, I won't mention anything. I'll just do what is right. It might not be Atiku, it might not be Buhari, but what is right to just it will be good for the whole. Just
What is your take on this issue? Is there a sort of a sentiment attached to it?
Okay. The issue has no form of sentiment because one, we can't really ascertain if it has any form of sentiment, if it is lopsided. As far as I know, um, judging from what I read from Okonjo-Iweala's account, fighting corruption is not seen to be something feasible. It's not seen to be something very possible because our constitutions actually give room to a lot of impunity. So when you're fighting corruption, corruption will always want to fight you back. So like I know the government has placed a travel ban on 50 prominent Nigerians, and they've done something very smart, which is not announcing the 50 Nigerians. And so you can't really say if it's lopsided or not because you don't know the content of what, as in the people who actually occupy such amounts, as in the 50%. So you can't really say if it's lopsided. To me, the government is, trying to think out of the box, trying to go all out in ways that, they could still fight corruption under the conferences of the law, what the law provides. And we also know that the law is such that, um, sometimes it looks like as if it contradicts itself. Come on, like people actually have their freedom of association and all. And another place in the Constitution also talks about people who are, either undergoing trial in court or are suspected, and are under investigation, that they could actually what? Be resisted, to travel, like be banned to travel. And considering the fact that the latest executive bill of the government also gives the government power, to place such a ban, So to me, it's not really an issue of dictatorship because the law, kind of provides, such powers for the government to use. And it's left for the government to say, okay, I'm not using it. I'm just going to leave it for the judiciary alone, to decide who goes out and who doesn't go out. But as I know, the Constitution actually provides such powers for the government. So if the government has placed 50 bans, they are the elite. They've stolen our commonwealth. And so nobody should celebrate them. Come on. Like you're underpaid. Even if they create jobs, they are underpaying you. And they still seize your salary. So what's there to celebrate?
It's quite unfortunate the country finds itself in this particular position. We find ourselves in this particular position back today. That somebody can get up and say the country belongs to him or her, and you are abandoning human being and you have been traveling all along. It's unfortunate. It's totally unfortunate. Are you binding them those and based on what? If you find them guilty of one thing or the other, prosecute them at the law courts. Are you not telling them that they should not feed their family? Simply because you bind them. They have their businesses here and there, and you say they are not moving out. Are we in the military government? Are we now saying that what is happening now is how it's supposed to be? Banding people not to travel, is it the problem in this country at the moment? This is a country that has never passed their budget up to date, if at all they have done. Where are we? Whatever a man should.
Like you see, the man knew everybody in Nigeria. He knows what they are doing, and he knows whom they are. If he stopped them from traveling abroad, he must have his reason. Being the executive president of this nation, he has the right to take a step when things are going wrong. You understand? So for him to say they should not travel abroad, maybe he doesn't want them to squeeze our money outside there or to go and do any other thing wrong over there. You understand? He has his rights as a president of this nation.
Well, just yesterday or so, Femi Falana has come out to the open to tell the federal government to reverse it. What is your take on this?
What is there is that if there is any revision, they should go to the court and revise it. He has said it, he has said it. So it's his right. You understand? That is his pure right to stand as a president of the nation. So if there's any revision, they should go to court and take it off. God bless you. So that man is a lawyer. He knows what is right. So let them go to court and revise it from the court. He has said it.
My name is Honorable Benson Ajagano. You understand? So about the travel ban,
We are not. It depends on the conditions, the mission of travel ban. I, you understand me? So the travel ban, like what the people are saying, it will stretch our economy. It will our economy will be hold on. You understand? It will not move on because at the field, those people they so banning for traveling out are businessmen. People are bringing goods, are bringing the lifting up the economy up. So if you ban them, it's like you're telling the people they have no hope for tomorrow.
But what, based on what they said, and when what the federal government said, they said those people are found corrupt.
Today, corruption, when government are saying corruption, is sectional. You understand me? It's sectional because we know people who are corrupt that in this government that have been not been touched. They are moving. They are going out safely and coming in. You understand? But we know them. But government say they are corrupt means they are fighting the opposition. That's my own opinion. They are fighting the opposition. Because if you say you are fighting corruption, those in this present government, we know them that are corrupt. We know them that looted the economy of this country. We know them that control the affairs of the states, the affairs of the federation. Those people that have amassed the economy of this country, they are moving freely, controlling the affairs. They are totally in command of the activity of this country. They have not been touched. You are fighting corruption. You are saying you are fighting corruption. Who are you deceiving? Like what the people are saying, they say charity begins at you start from your government to fight the corruption, not to fight ordinary people. Because you are afraid of what will come out. What will come out of it. We are afraid of what tomorrow will tell. Now we are trying to suppress them one way or the other.
Audio Jungle.
It's been a wonderful time with our analysts on the streets. Until we see you next time, have a good day.